Hello Coconuts. Today is Saturday, February the 6th, 2016, and this is John Linville. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a little project I'm working on, hopefully to have something to show roughly at CoCoFEST, but we'll see how things turn out. Anyway, I showed you this prototype in action back before Christmas, I think. Had a little video that showed a screen something like this, with the up, down, left, right, and some buttons. And you'll notice there's 4 button selections. Now I've got a laid out PCB for this connection, and I've only got half of it populated here because I've just got them back and I'm still testing. But you'll see the has the connections. Oh, there we go. The left connection is going into the joystick port. The right connection is actually going into the serial port. So what's the serial port all about? Well, excuse me while I pick that up. You notice this is a SEGA Genesis joypad, and you'll see that it has 4 buttons aside from the up, down, left, right. CoCo 3 actually only accommodates, as you know, 2 buttons. But here I'll show you. In action, of course, up, left, right, down, all work. Normally, the buttons would represent a B and C, and you see those both work. But in this case, I've also got A and start. And so I'm using the serial port as a signaling to signal the switch in the Genesis joypad. And so we can now have games that have more than 2 buttons theoretically, and of course it still should work just fine with 2 button games, or the pinouts are the same for the SEGA Master controllers and the Atari 2600 controllers. Atari 2600 only has 1 button, SEGA Master only has 2. SEGA Genesis, like I said, has 4. I've heard that some of the other adapters for this kind of sticks, the SEGA Genesis controller causes problems when used on the CoCo. But I think I've got that accounted for. You can still type on the keyboard and not mess anything up, that sort of thing. But anyway, so like I said, got lots of neat stuff going on. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and of course, as always, I hope you'll stay